Milberg, and this is Channel 6 Israel News.
First on the list today, we're going to talk about the terrorist attacks that Palestinians have been committing on Israel. After the Holocaust and World War II, Jews thought it would be a good idea to make a Jewish homeland. And because of all those horrible terrorist attacks, it has forced the Israel government to build a barrier separating them from the West Bank. This barrier will hopefully prove effective and keep out suicide bombers.
That idea, they created Israel. In this process, however, they did have to take over Palestinian land and relocate their citizens. Now Palestinians want to come back to Israel. This can't happen, though, because it would mean the end of Israel as a Jewish state. Because of this, terrorist organizations such as Hamas and Hezbollah continue to terrorize Israel by launching rockets into Israel and sending suicide bombers and to kill civilians.
And because of all those horrible terrorist attacks, it has forced the Israel government to build a barrier separating them from the West Bank.
We indeed hope that it will work out. Also, Israel is willing to trade some land in order to have peace.
Yes, they are. Israel shows this when they gave the Gaza Strip back to Palestine.
We need that one.
Israel showed this when they gave the Gaza Strip back to Palestine.
Also, a different note, Palestine wants to be a two-state solution, while Israel wants to have a one-state. Go online and want there to be a two-state solution, while Israel wants there to be one state. Go online and send in your opinion to see who is right.
Goodbye and see you tomorrow.
The weather is pretty bad this week. It's pretty cold out. There's some sun over there. It's cloudy. It's windy, and yeah, there's the weather for the week.